Hi everyone, it's the nap time. It's that time of the week when we are looking into games available in the itch.io bundle for racial justice and equality. Along with my friends from the nap server, we are taking games from itch.io and we are checking them out. We have numbers assigned to each title and we are randomly rolling one of the numbers, and then we have to record a review or an impression video, and we are releasing them each week, Sunday 4 p.m. Central European Time. This week I was graced with from what I saw from my friends who already played this game, a pretty neat adventure game that I can't wait to jump into. But beware, there's going to be a lot of reading, so I hope you are ready for that. Professor? Professor, I'm here for my potion lesson. Professor! Is he bleeding? Don't worry, I'll untie you. By the gods, what happened to you? Elle, I've no time to explain. You must get out of here before he comes back. Before who comes back? It's too late. Ha ha ha! Who are you? What have you done to the professor? I'm the evil warlock Garglewort, and as for your precious professor, he has something I want. And since he was unwilling to give it to me, I will have to take it from him by force. I'll never tell you where it is. Oh, but I think you will. In fact, I'll bet my fully equipped torture dungeon on it. I might even teleport you there right now to show you just how persuasive I can be. Professor! What are you going to do to him, you monster? Oh, don't worry, I'm just going to torture him within an inch of his life, until he reveals to me the location of the time stone. Time stone? Never mind about that. You'll be too busy starving to death in this shack your professor calls a home. And just how do you plan on keeping me here? Let's just see you try and go anywhere with an unbreakable hex lock on the door. Ha ha ha! Now if you'll excuse me. I've got an old fool to torture information from. I wonder what I should use first. The scalding hot lotions or the nipple clamps? Ha ha ha! It's, by the gods, the professor. That evil monster. I've got to find a way out of here. So that would sound that this evil guy has a BDSM dungeon and not a torture dungeon. I mean, it depends how you look at it. I can't reach it. Unicorn. Lantern. It's fine where it is. Table. Bookcase. Candlestick. I think I'll just leave it where it is. Bookcase. There's nothing on here I'd want to carry around with me. Tapestry. Nope. Nothing hidden behind. Really? Potions. Potions. Let's see what we have here. Hex remover, walk through walls potion, and a teleportation serum. It's a shame they're all empty. Man! Shopping list. The professor's shopping list. Let's take a look. Oh, my first thing. Milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue. And a chest? Fridge. All the professor keeps in his fridge are sandwich ingredients and sweet rolls. They're not going to help me right now. Right now. There's mold growing inside. I don't really want to touch it if I can help it. Fork? You never know when you might need a fork. Pipes. I can't reach them. Windows? They're too high. I can't reach them. I bet if you would like take a table and a chair, you would have reached it without a problem. Crystal ball. These crystal balls are used to communicate to other people. Let's see if we can contact someone. It's not working. Maybe you don't have any contacts. Puddle. The professor's drainage system experiment gone wrong. What a mess. Hex. Ouch! That stings. Looks like I'm not getting out of this way. Pipe. I can't reach them. Blanket. I've always wondered what the professor keeps underneath this blanket. I guess now is as good as time as any to find out. A baby dragon! Baby dragon? And it talks! Of course I talk. How any dragon? Know any dragons that don't? Well, no, but... There you are then. And I'm no baby dragon. I'm 200 years old and at my adult... I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend you. Never mind that. Are you going to make me a sandwich? No. Well, if you're not going to make me a sandwich, then what are you doing here? What? That's a nasty dragon. The professor has been kidnapped by an evil warlock. I'm going to see if I can find a way out of here. I'm Elle, the professor's apprentice. Oh, you're that lady that smells of honey when she visits. Honey? Yes, I've never seen you in person, so I just imagine what you look like based on your smell. But you don't look anything like a honey glazed sweet roll. Who are you? I'm the professor's pet dragon. I thought all dragons were extinct. What's your name? My name? My name is Dragon. Dragon? Well, that's the name I tend to go by. My parents' intent was to name me after something they loved. But unfortunately, I don't really care for the name they gave me. Huh, good for you. What did they name you? That's... Donuts. Donuts the dragon! Yep. But as I say, I don't really care for it. I'm much more of a sweet roll kind of dragon. I thought all dragons were extinct. Most of them are. Mainly due to being killed by knights. That's what you get for burning down villages, I suppose. It makes it difficult for people to warm up to you. No pun intended. Anyway, it was mainly the bigger dragons that got slayed. Smaller dragons like me were left alone as we were seen more as a vermin, like pigeons. As opposed to a threat that needed killing. How did you end up here? Do you want to know my story? Well, after I left my parents' nest, I made a home around the back of the bakery in a nearby village. I loved it there. At the end of every day, the baker would throw out any uneaten foods that he had made during the day. It was heaven. Sweet rolls, donuts, cream cakes, jam tarts, gingerbread men, yum-yums. You name it, the baker will have thrown it all out and I would have eaten it. I thought that I would spend the rest of my life there getting fat on these wonderful foods every night. Unfortunately, the village was destroyed in a fire and the bakery along with it. Ironically, it was a dragon that started the fire and I was left homeless. Now, with me being so fat, I couldn't travel very far, so I crawled into the first hole I could find and made that my new home. Sadly, I had no hunting skills and my diet consisted of leaves and worms. When the professor found me, I was almost starving to death. He nursed me back to health and made me a deal that I simply could not refuse. What was the deal? He promised me that in exchange for staying with him and helping him with his experiments, that he would give me a sandwich whenever I wanted. I simply could not say no to an offer like that. What do you help the professor with? He mainly uses me to light his cigars, but I have other uses too. Like what? Well, he sometimes uses my dung as ingredients for his potions. Gross. One time he got his potion mixed up with his vindaloo. Now that was gross, but also hilarious. Anyway, back to the professor. The professor has been kidnapped. Why does the professor keep you under a blanket? Because I'm a fire hazard. Plus, he says that I'm super annoying. Can you breathe fire? Of course, I'm a dragon. It's great for barbecuing meat. Why does the professor keep you locked in a cage? Well, I am a wild animal after all. And if you bring a wild animal into your home, then you're gonna have to expect some wild habits to come with them. Like what? I kept pooping on the floor, so he stuck me in this cage and put some newspaper down. You must get cramped in there. Nah, I don't like to move too much. Plus, I get to enjoy reading the comics every Sunday. I feel a little bit bad for the dragon, but also this is pretty hilarious. I love the writing in this game. Anyway, back to the professor. The professor has been kidnapped by an evil warlock named Garglowort, who also placed an unbreakable hex lock on the door so I can't get it open. We're stuck here. That is a tough spot. Well, I guess we better get comfortable then. Wanna make me a sandwich? No, I want to try and find a way out of here. Well, good luck with that one. Let me know how that turns out. Don't you have any idea at all how to escape? Let me think for a minute. Is he gonna think for an actual minute? No. Can't think of anything. Have you ever heard of Time Stone? Just after Gargleward kidnapped the professor, he mentioned he was looking for a time stone. Any idea what it is? No, but if I had to guess, I would say it was some sort of stone that had something to do with time. Thanks. Don't mention it. Any idea where the professor might keep it? Look, he keeps me under this stupid blanket most of the time, so how would I know? Who is Garglewort? Anyway, he's some warlock who lives in some sort of sordid dungeon tower over in the mountains. Not much is known about him except that his name is Garglewort and he's hellbent taking over the realm. There's also rumors that he's into S&M. Told you. Told you that those were those nipple clips. Don't you have any ideas? Enough about Garglewort. Keep under the blanket because he's annoying. Tell me about you. Blah blah blah. Let's talk about I'm going to see if I can find any way out of here. Well, good luck with that. Let me know if you decide to make that sandwich. Okay, I think at some point I might have to make him that sandwich. Okay, this is jammed. Yeah, there's a knack to opening that cupboard. The professor usually uses a utensil to pry the door open. Oh, good thing I have my fork with me. There, that should loosen it. Nice! What's this? Candles! Okay, blanket. I don't need it. World map. That map isn't going to help me right now. Certificates. The professor would go mad if I touched his certificates. Professor's bed. I can't sleep at a time like this. Dragon. Dragon? Oh, I probably can just talk to him. Why does the professor keep you? Let's talk about... Could you light these candles? Could you light these candles with your fire breath? Of course I can. It would be a pretty poor excuse for a dragon if I couldn't breathe fire. Great. What are you waiting for? The magic word. What the... Sandwich! You have to say the magic word for the fire to work. What? Yeah, it's a command like sit or lay down. Except it makes me breathe fire. I thought dragons could breathe fire whenever they wanted. Well, wild dragons might be able to, but I am a domestic dragon. It's more controlled. Okay, so what's the magic word? How should I know? Don't you hear the professor when he says it to you? Look, lady, when I'm breathing fire, I'm summoning one of the primary universal elements. From my breath comes the gift of light, heat, and energy. I'm in the zone. I'm not paying attention to the word the professor uses when he wants me to light his cigars. I simply breathe. Okay. So do you know the magic word? Dracaris. Flame on. Go, flame, go. I don't know. I was a bit tempted to use the Dracaris, but you know what? Let's put candles on a candlestick. Yes. Take... Oh. Oh, I cannot pick up the candlestick. Alright. Cauldron. It's empty. Shopping list. Crystal ball. Okay, so... I don't need it. So what? Do I have to... guess the word because I think I clicked on everything. Okay, let's try again with the candles. Let's try Dracaris. Nope, that's not it. Go flame go. Nope, that's not it. Flame on. Nope, that's not it. Alakazam. Nope, that's not it. Easy wizzy, let's get busy. Nope. Bibbity boopity boo. Nope. Hocus pocus. Nope. Maybe you'll have to find a magic word out somehow. Please. Nope, that's not it. By the power of Grayskull, I have the power. Nope, that's not it. If the professor was here, he'd know it. All of the professors at the unheard University of Wizardry are taught those magic words. Simsalabim. Nope. Ooh-ee-wah, thing-tang-wah. Ooh-ee-ooh-ah-ah, thing-tang, walla-walla bang-bang. Maybe try and contact someone who would know the magic word. Okay, contact someone. I should find something else to try. Oh, I need to power it with something. So maybe that's... These crystal balls are used to communicate. Let's see if we can... No, we can't. It's not working. That thing always running out of power. If you need to find something to charge it with. Oh, I need to find something to charge it with. Lantern? Let's find where it is. Crystal ball. You just need to find something to charge it with. Wait, there's a cable here. Electro wand. What is this? Oh, Dad, that's just the professor's magic wand. I didn't know the professor had a magic wand. Well, the only magic it does is electrocuting me. The professor uses it to prod me when I'm acting too annoying. Well, it might come in handy. Okay, so we use the wand on this ball. And it powers up, and hopefully... Let's see if we can zap some power into this. It worked! The crystal ball has power now. Okay, so let's... the professor only has one number in his speed dial. I'll see if I can contact them. Hi. Hello, what... You know... Is it? What? Do you know the magic word for fire? Yes, magic words are one of the first things you learn at the... You know... Unheard University of Wizardry. And fire is one of the most important elements to summon. It contains light, heat, and, you know, energy. Plus it comes in handy when I need to light my cigars. But you need to have an ignition. You can't just make fire out of, you know, thin air. Would dragon's breath work? Dragon's breath contains sparks which would, you know, ignite. So I don't see why the magic word wouldn't work on a dragon. What's the magic word? The magic word for summoning fire is, you know, wiener. Wiener! Yep, a very powerful magic word is that. Just make sure to use it, you know, responsibly. Don't be running around shouting wiener at the top of your voice. You cause an accident. The professor has been kidnapped. Thank goodness you answered. The professor has been kidnapped by an evil warlock named Garglewort. And then he locked me in here with an unbreakable hex spell. I need help. Oh my, well that's, terrible. I do hope that the professor is all, right. How do I get rid of the hex? Do you know any way that I could get rid of the unbreakable hex? Well, as you said yourself, the hex is, unbreakable. Which means that it is going to be very unlikely that you will be able to, break it. Do you know Garglewort? Garglewort? Unfortunately, I, do. He was once a fellow student of mine at the university. One day he got into a, argument with a fellow student. It ended the Garglewort showing my magical stuff at the students, bum. I moved to have him expelled and he's been on the warpath ever since. How do I get rid of the hex? Well, you say, unbreakable, which means that, break it. Can you help me? Well, I would, but I'm, all the way across the other side of the world. By the time I left to see if I could rescue you, it would be, weeks before I would reach you. And by that time, you would probably be, dead. Okay. Who are you? My name is Professor, the professor's oldest and dearest friend. We met at the unheard University of, Wizardry. Ever heard of the Time Stone? Time Stone? Garglewort mentioned it before he kidnapped the professor. Oh dear. This is not, good. In fact, this is very, bad. You mean the professor does have one? A time stone? Yes. What exactly is a time stone? A time stone is a dimensional matter of rock, which is a concentrated version of time-space. This is extremely rare and only a handful of people can claim to, have ever held a piece of it or even seen it. They say that time stones were formed when time began as the world came into existence. Some say that our world is from the, future or past, and that the time stones traveled with the world through the time when it arrived in the present. But nobody, knows for sure. What does it do? Why would Garglewort want one? Some say that the time stone has the power to allow you to travel through, time. It's quite possible that Garglewort plans to use the time stone to travel through time. Possibly taking knowledge he has from the present to give him a, advantage over people in the past. You must find the time stone and ensure that Garglewort, hands on it. Why does Professor have a time stone? In his secret assignment from the, unheard University of Wizardry, he was tasked with locating a time stone and discovering its secrets. He figured out that there was a small amount of time stone in this, area. That's why he built his house here. Luckily, he found some of the element and has been experimenting with it. But so far, all he's told me is that, he hasn't had much luck with it. Okay, enough with the professor. Who are you? I asked that about the, tell me more about the sang. Okay, thanks for help. Bye. Good, bye. I thought he was gonna say good luck, but goodbye is also pretty cool. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Candles. So what's the magic word? Wiener. Let's put them here because we can. I don't know what it will do. Oh, a secret? A secret? Let's look into the secret. There's some sort of weird combination lock on the chest. Oh. Duck, cow, dragon, horse, pig. Wait, milk, bacon, eggs, beef, glue. Okay, milk is a cow. Bacon is a pig. Eggs, duck or chicken. Beef is, wait. Beef? Dragon is beef. And glue is horse. Nothing happened. Huh. So maybe it's this twice? And glue? It's unlocked! This is it! Look, I found it! I found the time stone! Oh. The game crashed, most likely. Yup. Okay. But still, I had like half an hour. Very fun game, very fun story. I hope to continue it. Maybe. Some other time. But right now, I think I'll give it a break. Hopefully it won't break my whole computer. But for now, as you can see, this is Timestone. I will put in the description link to the game, link to the bundle, links to my other nappers who are also recording games this time. And yeah, next week, I don't know what it will be. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope I'll see you next time. Bye!